Okay, now keep your eyes shut.
Okay, okay.
All right, now I'm going to open the door. We're going to be coming in. Okay, we're going to have you go in first, Scott.
I'll go behind
you. Look at the floor, look down. Okay, now Stacy, come right beside him and open your eyes.
Oh my.
Very nice.
Yeah, but look at this.
Oh my gosh.
Do you see
This is
this
so
for your
cool.
6-year-old? Oh my, I
That's
just
great.
so love this room. This is the greatest stuff in the world.
A little more room out here.
Welcome, I'm Barb Schwarz, the creator of Home Staging, and we've just finished staging this lovely home. In just a minute, I'm going to take you on the inside and I'm going to reveal for you the magic and the secrets of home staging so you can stage your home too. The scene is 1972, Bellevue, Washington. I said to a seller, you know, we need to prepare your home for sale. She said, I don't want to do that. I don't want to decorate it. We're going to sell the house. And I said, I understand that. However, let's play theater. Theater? What does theater have to do with selling my house? I said, you know, I used to do a lot of musicals off Broadway, and it dawns on me that you're the producer. You own the house. Guys, this is your set. It's a beautiful home. Could I please be your director? And then we have an audience. Those are the buyers, and we need to appeal to them. Then there are critics. There are those real estate agents. I'm a broker myself. Well, all of a sudden she said, I love the theater. And we began to move things around. That's really how I invented home staging, clear back in 1972 in Bellevue, Washington. That's been quite a while ago. People say, gee, why is home staging becoming so popular? And I say, you know, I've taught about 700,000 people about staging, and they keep carrying the message to others. And you can only keep talking about something so long and keep it a secret. We don't want it to be a secret. We want you to stage your home too. You move into your empty house and then start moving in all your stuff. Your furniture, your lamps, your pictures and personal photos, knickknacks. And before long, it's nice and homey, a comfortable place to live. But when it comes time to sell, the way you live in your home and the way you market and sell your home are two different things.
Staging is not decorating. Staging is a way of connecting for the buyer.
Turn it from a home into a house and turn the house into a product.
It's curb appeal.
We can help them with the stress factor.
It's an investment, and staging your house costs less than your first price reduction.
Actually, home staging will help them showcase their space.
It's such a pleasure for a realtor to bring a client into a house that's been staged.
The one that looks like the bright, shiny new penny is usually the one they remember.
I'm a little nervous, to be honest with you, on the staging process, but anxious to see what they can do for this house. What do you think?
I think it's a great idea. I think that
Meet Scott and Stacy. They brought us in to stage their home.
I'm excited for you to come in and take all my clutter and arrange it so that it's sellable. I feel that there's too much personal things here, so I think it's going to be great.
Realtor Patty Smith recommended home staging to Scott and Stacy after their first attempts to sell their home failed.
It was on for about 60 days before.
60 days.
They didn't have
okay.
any offers, and she was very discouraged.
So 60 days, no offer.
Right.
Now in this market, would that be considered a long time?
In this market, yes, it would.
Actually, I like that it drapes like that.
ASP stagers typically work in pairs or small teams, but in this case, we wanted to transform Scott and Stacy's home in a couple of hours. So we brought in a whole team of ASP stagers, lovingly referred to as Barb's Army. Are you ready to stage this house? Yes! Accredited staging professionals. Do you love this business? I love this business! Ready, set, stage. Go to your rooms. Here are my steps to stage a room. Number 1, stand in the doorway. You've got to look at the room because we've got to get the buyer in there too. Number 2, pick the focal point. What's the purpose of the room? Number 3, make a plan, and as you do that, de-accessorize. That's with a D-E. Take down the mirrors and the extra pictures, the lamps. Get all that out of there and divide it into 2 piles, things you're going to keep and things you might use in another room. Then, the next step is which furniture is going to stay. What are you going to keep and what is going to leave? You might need to get a storage unit, or you could put it in another room. The next step is to arrange the furniture that stays. Have a good flow to the room. And then we want to re-accessorize with RE. Put the things back up on the walls that you kept, plus the things you got from other rooms. And the last step is to fine-tune. What else could you take out or bring in? Stand in the doorway, make your final decisions, and once you've done that, you just completed my steps to stage a room. Wow, what's going on in here?
Well,
I'm very excited to hear the plan. What's the plan? What's the plan?
Well, go ahead. You can tell them what I'm thinking. See what she did? Okay, what
This
did
is
you
the
do?
master where the there's got to be romance in here.
Right.
This bed's got to be placed perfectly. So we're thinking about the bed moving.
That's good, because this morning when we were talking about this room, I said it needs to have more romance. It's too plain.
Yeah,
It needs some energy. What else do you think?
I think we have such a nice view out there,
Yes.
so we should capitalize on the view.
And now the drapes are covering it up.
Yes.
And last but not least, Shelley.
We're going to flip-flop the drapes and make this all white and dreamy. We're going to change out the art, change the placement of things, add some accessories, and make this a surprise romantic retreat.
So, you've heard the plan. Now we're going to hold them to it, and we're going to come back and see how they're doing. We're going to check up on you, okay? The 3 of you are a dynamic team, so everybody stay tuned. We're going to click our fingers, come back, and see how your staging is coming along. So, you have clearance! Off we go! All right, so, have we made a plan?
Yes.
What?
Yes, we have.
Right, that's better. Now, some of my concerns are that there are too many family photos and that the bookcases are really cluttered. Do you agree?
We do.
So do you have a plan for what you're going to do with those?
The family photos are going to go in boxes,
Good.
and we're going to rearrange some of the larger pieces and make a better statement on the fireplace.
Absolutely. Now, what are you thinking about with the dining area?
Well, we're thinking probably making the table a little bit smaller.
Okay, table smaller.
Getting rid of a lot of the extra clutter on top of the buffet.
Clutter's got to go. Clutter's got to go. What about the walls? Do you think there's too much up on the walls?
Definitely.
Yes, way too much. And it's a color conflict as well with...
Color conflict. I couldn't agree more. Now, what about the living area?
Well, we like to bring in some color and remove a lot of the big heavy pieces so we're able to see this beautiful view and bring out the room and tie them together.
Because we have our listing agent, Steve, right here, and we want to sell the view, don't we?
We want to sell the view. I was talking to Diane and I said, the thing that we want to create is an entrance into the home that's going to draw people right to that view, and that's going to be a lasting memory.
So I'm excited to see what you're going to do with the furniture arrangement, because at this point these chairs are a little drab looking to me, the green, and so I know that you've already been shopping in the house, and we're very excited to see what you come up with, and we need your power too.
I know, I heard there's a refrigerator down there.
Oh my gosh, downstairs. Well, we'll check in with you on that soon, and we'll be back to see how you're doing. So, you have clearance! Oh, let's go to the kitchen. Okay, here we are in the kitchen, and we have the kitchen area, which is beautiful. It really is a beautiful kitchen. And we have the eating area. Now, some of my concerns that I talked about this morning with the crew was that we have too much clutter going on, that we can't appreciate the counters and the cabinets. So do you plan, Terry Lynn, to do things with that?
Yes, we do. We're going to declutter big time. Just
Big
too many
time.
little distractions.
Excellent. And what about the eating area? What do you think, Karen?
Well, we're going to get rid of the big pieces of furniture here and open it up because they have a great view of the flowers and we really want to have people come in and see that.
Excellent. Where are you going to put some of the furniture? You're going to trade it to other areas of the house?
We are. There are people already coming and begging for it, so we think we're going to
good.
bargaining good.
Good, because we go shopping on the inside of each room for other rooms in the house.
Yeah.
Now, what would you like to quickly add that you hope is accomplished?
I hope the room feels bigger and more open.
That's wonderful, because we're selling the space.
Yeah, and the view is great from
The
here.
view is so great. Thanks for bringing that up. All right, you have clearance.
All right.
Hit it. Awesome. Now we need to go and check in on the team that's doing the little boys' room. Come on, let's see what they're doing. All right. All right, how are we coming in here?
We're excited.
Now, all right, now you know that there's a 2-year-old and a 6-year-old little boys that share this room, and it needs help. We need a theme, and that's what I talked about this morning, is a theme. So what are you planning on?
We're thinking twigs, rustic. These boys are growing up and they need a boys' room. So we're gonna go outside and we're gonna bring the outside in. And
Good, because little boys love to climb trees.
Yes.
So you're probably not going to build a tree, but you never know. I wouldn't put it past you.
You never know. In
Oh,
a tree
Debbie.
swing. How about
Now,
a tree
what else do you
swing?
think we should do in here for space?
We're going to divide the room into two. We're going to move a piece of furniture out of here. As a matter of fact, I think we're moving 2 pieces of furniture out of here. This dresser and this rocking chair is going to go.
Okay, and they're just going to go in the garage or another room?
I think this rocking chair has been spoken for in another room.
Oh, good.
And I think that there's possible that the dresser could either divide the rooms or it could go into the bathroom. There's a nice little cubby hole in there that it
You
just
know,
would fit
we
into.
identified that too. Excuse me, there is this cubby hole that nothing is going on in that bathroom. And sometimes we even put them in the closet to make more room in the room. Now, last but not least, what do you think about this room?
I think it's going to be really fun. We're just going to make sure that we have a theme so that the boys look like they're growing up, not that like they're little babies, because that's the effect right now, is that it looks like it's babies in here.
Now-
So more primary colors, more bringing the outside in.
And I love the ideas. So something hot develops, please come and get me. And you say, Barb, come back. Let us see what you're doing, all right?
We'll build a tree house and
all
come
right,
get you.
all right, you find me wherever I am. And meanwhile, we want to check in because we want to see you right in the middle. I know it looks like chaos at first, and then all of a sudden, it all falls together. Literally not falling. However, it works. It just
comes together.
Comes together
Right.
because that's what staging's all about. So you have clearance.
Yay, thank you. We're ready to go.
Okay, let's talk about what are some of the plans you have outside quickly. What would you say are 3 key things you want to get done?
I think we're thinking about taking some of what's existing on this part of the patio and moving it down to have a focal point through the arbor area.
Okay.
A possibility, we might be moving some things down to the patio down below.
Okay.
And moving some things from the patio up here.
Okay. And Kirk, what will you be working on?
I'm going to trim the hedge a little bit, get it down so that people driving by and can see the home, because the home is really blocked here. People can't sell it if you can't see it, and we need to be able to see more of the house.
Absolutely. Now, are you planning on trimming some roses?
We're going to train those roses.
Please say yes.
them.
Yes, yes. Because they have gone awry.
Yes,
They're way too tall, and there's some beautiful blossoms that can be used on the inside, as you know.
Yeah, that'd be gorgeous.
So would you please commit to piling the greenery over here so that other ASPs can come and borrow the greenery after the inside? That'd be fabulous. All right, I am so proud of you. You have clearance. Hit it. All right, on with the show. Now we've got to go downstairs and get our teams ready. There's a spa downstairs and I smell a little musty odor. So let's go check in and see what the plan is. Come on. Here we come, here we come. Here we come, here we come. We're so excited to see you. Oh, very excited. All right, team. Come for the meeting, come for the meeting. Come on in. You know what? I brought you something because it's a little musty smelling down here. Oh.
Yes. Oh, yes.
All right, so I'm going to set this down, and I'm excited to hear your plan. So tell us now, Patty, what is one thing you want to accomplish?
One thing is to make this in the spa room a romantic room.
Good.
So we're hoping we can either hang some shears or something like that and take
Good.
out all the junk. This
Take
is
out all
not
the
going to be
junk.
kids,
Okay.
no
All the clutter.
refrigerators, nothing.
Very good.
Right.
Now, what about you? What are you thinking? What about this office space? What do you think needs to be done?
Well, it's such a small space. We were thinking about removing this top section here.
Ah, okay.
And separating this.
Okay.
Probably taking this chest of drawers, having a little sitting, a little
that would
reading
be
area
very
here.
nice, a reading area. Very nice. Now, something that I mentioned this morning when we were in this room is that there's a lot of family photos, and then these bills. That's just not good because buyers are going to read all those bills.
Right.
Now we want the owner to know where their bills are. So as you take them off, I'm going to ask you to stage that area and put them in a folder in the desk.
Okay.
So we can tell him, because he might say, "Oh my gosh, what'd you do with my bills? I've got to pay them," and yet we don't want the buyers seeing who they owe and what they owe. Now, what do you think about the laundry room? I know. Should we go to? Let's go off to the laundry room. Here we go to the laundry room. I am so excited to see about the plan in the laundry room. All right, now what are you going to do in here? Because we talked about this morning the fact that we have a lot of clutter.
Yes.
And the ceiling is not looking so good. So what do you think?
Unfinished. Okay. Declutter, clean this up, too messy, looks like chaos, scares me to death.
Yes.
Look at the ceiling. For some reason there's no sheetrock on there and we don't know how to do sheetrock. So we have an idea of hanging some sheets up there in sort of an attractive fashion.
Excellent.
And then add some
Good
cuteness
plan.
and charm, little curtain on the window.
Excellent. Now, the key is that we don't use money. This is about what the owner has. So we're going to go into the closets, right?
Right.
We're going to look for some sheets.
Yep.
And your creativity, and you have tons of creativity. I believe in you with my very being. I am so excited. And so we're going to check back and see how you're doing. Okay. Now, if you need me, you yell, Barb! Come and find me. All right. And we'll be back. So every once in a while, we're going to tune in. You have 3 rooms.
I know.
Wow, you have more responsibility than anyone. Except for me.
Except we don't
That's
have
right.
any
So-
good stuff to trade. Who
know,
wants
we
to
don't have
trade
any.
soap?
Laundry bag.
You. We have a nice rug here with the little bunny people on it. And you've got an ironing board. You know, the other day we took an ironing board and we made it a sofa table behind a sofa. I'm not
Good
kidding.
idea.
That became a sofa table. So the creativity that you have, we all have together is so beneficial as ASPs. And so we're going to see your bartering, your trading, and we're going to come back and check in on the spa room, the office, and the laundry room. So ladies, you have clearance! Awesome, off you go, off you go. There you go, let's do it. Off they go.
Make it happen.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so excited to see your plan.
All right, what are you talking about? Jennifer, what do you think you're going to do?
All right, first of all, we're going to move the bed into command position, put it over on this wall. That we know so far.
Oh, very good.
Yes.
Sofa, 86. It's
Ah,
out of here.
do you think the sofa should go? Jennifer says it's going. All right, now, Nani, what do you think the room also needs?
The room also needs some color. We have no color in here. It needs help. We're thinking of possibly turning over the bed things because we have more
yeah,
color.
good. Yes,
And
yes.
we've been bartering for other things for the room.
Such as, come on in. Did I hear you were down there? We have the chair. Look, she's bringing you a chair. All right. Now, did you have to give anything up for the chair?
We had nothing to
we had
toys.
nothing to
we
give.
actually that is actually from the nursery, and I've told them to get all the toys they wanted because I assumed after we got Mama's parents that we'd be
Nobody
okay.
wants what we have.
Awesome. So you're going to take them all out, you think?
Yeah, we're not going to have it as a child's room. We're going to go ahead as an adult guest retreat.
I think that's
guest
important.
suite type circumstance.
That's important. Because there's always already a little boys' room upstairs.
There is.
Right.
And there's a large closet. Do you plan to encompass or include that in anything?
What we're doing over here is we're going to take the mirror down and take the Hope chest out
Oh,
and
good.
we acquisition this mirror
Oh, good. Oh, good.
horizontally over the chest, I believe, out here where the
good.
dressing table is currently sitting out in the
Oh,
hallway.
yes. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I knew you'd be working on that, too.
These prints will go into the bathroom.
And you're
The
going to work
dressing
on the
table-
hallway, too, and the bathroom.
And the dressing table's
Good,
coming
okay.
in here at an angle.
Okay, good.
And
All right.
so we'll have some
Okay.
height and some color.
Well, or it'll go in the dresser.
Or it'll go in the
or
dressing
closet,
room.
depending on if we can get a hold of the table and chairs that are in the other
Okay,
room.
good. All right.
We just
Okay.
need clearance.
You
and
have
right around.
clearance. Out of here. All right, off we go. Off we go.
All right,
And the other one.
Okay.
Unless we keep that balance,
Okay,
right?
time out. What's the plan? What's the plan? Now, I thought the pictures were too high. And then a lot of furniture going on in here. Don't you agree?
Yes. Too much
Eats up the
furniture.
space, so to speak. What is about this over here?
Getting rid of.
Getting rid of. I love how you talk. Getting rid of. I love that. Look at this chair on top of this chair. Okay, now what do you think about the bookcases?
The bookcases, this whole unit can separate, and we thought we needed to change the orientation of the room because here we have this view and a fireplace, and right now everything is faced away from it. So
Right,
we're going to
exactly.
change the orientation of
Okay.
the room so that we can
Love
the view and love the fireplace.
Good. Now, Laura, how much furniture do you think you're going to take out?
I think we want to take out the big couch and this
Chair.
here and this, but we want to use a couple of these chairs. They had a great idea to put it over here and do a little like a little bit more
Game table.
See, there you go, game
a little
table,
bit
great.
less
Great,
formal.
Great. And as ASPs, we honor everyone's possessions and their furniture. We have a lot of fun at the same time because work should be play and play should be work, and that's how we feel, right? Come on,
Absolutely.
arms up, here we go.
We love this business!
Absolutely. And so, what would you like to add to the plan?
That's basically it. We're gonna change all this artwork, put some mirrors up on this side to reflect the view.
Good, good, absolutely. And the rug, what about the rug?
Keeping.
Keeping?
It's
Keeping?
small,
I like that.
though, so
Maybe,
we need
I
to-
like that. I love how you talk. Keeping? Maybe? I love it. I love it. All right, now, keep me posted because we're going to check back with you. Now, Steve, the listing agent, is here, and he's going to help lift some things, so I bet you're going to use his talent.
Yes.
Okay, is he carrying it out?
Stop by and
Ah,
say,
he's
are
stopped
you
by.
ready?
He
Are
already
you ready?
checked it. Are you ready? Let's huddle. Come on, we got to have a huddle. Oh, powwow, powwow. ASPs rule. ASPs rule. ASPs rule. All right, ASPs rule. You have clearance. All right, win it.
Let's take these pictures now.
Take the picture. Wow, look at all this stuff. Where did this come from? Literally.
We're working on a headboard.
Oh, a headboard?
Yes.
Yes!
And Debbie is using her creativity.
Oh.
I sent her out there to do her thing.
I'm so proud of you.